Salutations readers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nkechi, and for today, this is going to be another Minnesota Autumn Diary. So, I'm not really sure why I feel this way, but I do feel like vlogging, even though literally yesterday I closed out one vlog and now I'm starting another one. So I don't know why. I don't know. I just feel in the mood to film another vlog, and I really do like how much freedom I feel regarding vlogging with like these video diaries. So I figured, you know what? Let's just do a video diary instead of doing like any other kind of vlog. So I don't really have much actual like plans particularly or goals for this particular video diary. Or I mean, I do have a few, but like I don't know. I don't really know. I just kind of want to just feel busy right now, basically. Since I feel like there's just some other things in my life that I'm not really certain about or can't really control much of. I just want to do something that at least I can control no matter how small, and I know that I can actually make things happen. You know, I just want to feel some sense of like accomplishment. So that's kind of what I'm feeling right now in just very broad terms. But yeah, the goal though for I think this video in particular is that I don't want it to be too long of a video diary. I think it'll be like a few days for sure. Maybe until like Saturday, because I am filming on a Monday. It's Monday almost 3 p.m. So yeah, I do want to take this until sometime Saturday. So we shall see though. And as far as what to do, I do have a lot of like YouTube stuff to work on. Like I need to edit videos because I've been filming. Like I said, I did film a vlog last week and I need to edit it. And then I just filmed a video that I hoped to have up by tomorrow morning, or tomorrow, not morning. I hope to have it up by tomorrow afternoon. So I do need to start editing that video, getting all that. So this week will be a lot more like, I'm hoping to do some things that are just productive. And then of course some reading and maybe some gaming, maybe some watching some TV or some movies. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of like random ass shit that I want to do for this week. So yeah, I don't really know what else to really say for this intro, honestly. I just want to do something. So as far as what I'm going to do right now, I do want to start editing again a video. So yeah, and also I am hungry though. I need to eat some food. So I'm gonna make myself some lunch, work on some editing while I'm having some like YouTube video in like my background to kind of like help my brain out. And yeah, I think we'll be able to talk a little bit tomorrow or something. Yeah, that's all I have for y'all. So yeah, let's talk later. Alright, salutations, y'all. So it is Tuesday night. It's actually getting closer and closer to midnight, but right now it's like 11 something. I just want to do an update before tomorrow because my morning is going to be a little bit busy. And then I have something to do in the evening, so we're going to try to do a quick update. So you already saw that I went to the library and I picked up my 4 books. I do want to go over them real quick, so you know, let's talk about the 4 books. I mean, you already know what the books are, but like, just to get a little bit more sense of like what the books are about in case you wonder about those books. So first up, I do have House of Frank by Kay Sinclair. This is a debut novel, queer fantasy standalone, and this is one of the books that is being published underneath by Bindery, by one of their imprints. So I do actually have an e-arc actually of House of Frank that I did start. I don't really have much actual initial thoughts on it. I only read like the prologue and the first chapter, so I'm not very far into it really, so I'm not gonna have actual thoughts on it, but I did start it. Then I got Chlorine by Jade Song. This book came out last year. I saw a lot of my bookish mutuals read it and then really enjoyed it, so I was like, well, let me give this book a shot. So yeah, very much been curious about Chlorine, and I think I'm going to enjoy it. I know this is a queer literary horror, so very curious about this one. And then I have My Kind of Trouble by Leanne Schwartz. I've heard of this book. This is, I think, an adult contemporary romance that follows a con woman and an autistic librarian who's trying to fight book banners. So yeah, I actually heard of this book and heard a really good review from Rachel, from Reach with Rachel. She talks about how like this romance is really sweet, and also the portrayal of like dealing with book banners is pretty accurate and stuff, and just giving information about book banning. I think I could look. I need to find where that video is, but I will link her video down in the video description if you have not checked it out already. But yeah, I don't know, I just want to give this a shot, and it doesn't seem to be very long either. Yeah, it's actually a little bit under 300 pages, so I do hope to get through this book pretty soon. I don't know when I'm going to start it, but I don't know, I think it'd be pretty cool. And then we do follow, and the main character is plus size as well, so I was like, you know what, let's give this a shot. So yeah, I think I'll like it. And then I have Asunder by Kirsten Hall. I've never read anything by Kirsten Hall before, but I have heard some pretty good things, especially from Audrey from Perpetual Pages. They really enjoyed this book whenever they read it, and I was like, okay, let me give this book a shot. Although I am surprised on how tall it is as a hardcover, because it is published under Tor.com, and it is a really tall hardcover. I didn't expect that for a Tor.com hardcover, but whatever. So yeah, and I do worry that I might not be able to get through this book, but I'm just glad I at least got a chance, because I don't know if there's an audiobook for it, so we'll see though. We shall see, worst comes to worst, but I do want to at least try to read Asunder. So yes, these are the 4 books that I literally got from my library today, while I also returned 2 books to my library, so wow. I left 2, but then I gained 4, so I just gained a lot more physical books. And then speaking of physical library books are concerned, I do have another library book as well, called The Bruising of Chihuahua? I don't really know how you pronounce this, to be honest. By Nassim Jamnia. I think it was written by a Persian author. So I was like, okay, cool. And I do have the audiobook borrowed from my library. And I do know it's a queer normative world and it's a fantasy. So yeah, that's all I really know about it. I don't know about the plot or anything. But I do see this around regarding like Arrow Ace characters, or maybe a main character or something like that. I keep seeing that book around, so I was like, you know what, why not just give this book a shot? So that's pretty much all my physical library books. And also, if you hear anything in the background, is literally my siblings playing right now on a gaming laptop, so they just doing that. So if you hear any noises, it's because of them. What else happened? Oh yeah, and while I was out and about as well, I was reading 12th Night while I was also doing other things. But I was reading 12th Night, and I finally finished it actually not too long, just recently actually. I just finished reading 12th Night by Alexine Farah-Fulmuth, and I would say I really enjoyed this one. I think I enjoy it a little bit more actually than My Mechanical Romance. So I definitely do like Alexine Farah-Fulmuth's way regarding the contemporary romance space in young adult. I don't know, I just really do like her writing. I like how she writes her characters, especially the female main characters. I mean, so far with the My Mechanical Romance and 12th Night, it had very much similar things regarding like young girls being in like male-dominated spaces. Like My Mechanical Romance was regarding the tech and like the STEM world, specifically in tech. This was regarding gaming and fandoms, and I'm just like, yep. This one I connect with more because, oh gosh, I've been into fandoms and child, the sex and misogyny. But especially it's even worse. It's even worse when you're a femme of color, and I'm just like, ah, my god. gosh, it's so infuriating. So I definitely felt with Vi regarding that. And I actually do like the inclusion a little bit of American football here. I mean, if you're someone who's going to read this book and you're not into American football, it's okay. You don't need to be into American football like that. You really don't. It's not a big thing here, but it is a big thing as far as, again, like for Jack, who's known as Duke because of his family's legacy in football. So it's a big thing for him as far as like if that's what he wants in his future to, go to college for football and maybe even get to the NFL as well, if all things considered. But the fact that he sustained a pretty serious injury, he really had to contemplate like the fact that maybe football is not going to be in his future. And I really like that. And also I really like the way that these two also fell in love with each other as well. I think it's really good. Like we have Vi, who's usually seen as like a very snappy, rudish kind of bossy female main character, but like she's not a cruel. I don't think she's a terrible person. She has flaws for sure, and she calls out maybe more mean than you would want for like someone to be, but like at least she's upfront and honest with her opinions for the most part. Of course, she ain't perfect. And then we have Jack, who's always afraid of really being more honest, especially with his negative emotions. But you have someone like Vi to kind of counterback, like to make him, like voice those concerns. And then for Vi, to learn from Jack, it's like how to be, I don't know, a little bit more open and honest about your feelings a little bit. So yeah, but there is also, it's very much a retelling of like 12th Night. So if you're familiar with it, I mean, you might notice things more regarding the story than I ever can, because like I've never read that play at all by Shakespeare. But I know this was pretty fun, honestly. And then just doing a quick Google search, Wikipedia page of 12th Night, I can definitely see where things fit into the original play and things that definitely had some creative liberties for a more modern retelling. And I have to say, this was really fun. I do like the audiobook. This was originally supposed to be like kind of a hybrid read, even though I really relied more so on the audiobook than physical. But on Storygraph, I really counted more on the physical pages than like my audiobook. I just went with the physical since I owned the book physically. So, and there were some times I followed along, but for the most part it was an audiobook read, really. And I don't know, this is a very pretty physical copy. I did actually get rid of the Reese Witherspoon's book club pick sticker because I didn't like how it was intruding on the cover. So there's that. But I have to say though, I definitely do recommend 12th Night for sure. I had way more fun with this one than My Mechanical Romance. I'm not totally sure how I'm gonna rate it though, because I don't think it's a 5-star. I didn't feel it as being a 5-star because we do have this kind of like we're lying to someone, keeping a secret identity thing, and then we have the reveal, and I'm just like, I don't really like it. I don't think it's just super, super annoying or super, super frustrating, but it is a little bit annoying and frustrating. So not a full 5-star. So maybe 4.75, maybe a 4.5. I'm really not sure. I haven't really fully settled on my rating for the book yet. But for right now, I definitely had a really, really good time with 12th Night. And I do recommend checking this book out if not already. And at least the audiobook. I mean, the audiobook is well narrated. I think that's all I really have to say. That's all my reading updates, the bookish updates. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's all I really actually have for y'all. So tomorrow I do have this event thing that I'm doing to help up with my mom with. So I'll be doing that. And then I have somewhere to go in the evening. So we shall see how tomorrow's gonna look. Maybe after my early event and then and before my evening stuff, I might do some editing for a reading challenge vlog that I do want to have up by Friday. So ideally I'll have to take Wednesday to edit. I mean, I could have edited earlier today, but I was not really feeling like an editing mood, so But yeah, I think tomorrow I will do some editing though, just to, I don't know, just so that I can make it easy for myself. Hopefully I can finish editing tomorrow. I don't know though, it's a vlog, it'll take me a while. But regardless though, we will definitely talk. I think we will talk tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then at least Thursday. So we shall see. So yeah, see y'all then. at like 11:30 at night, and I did not expect myself to update this late. I had plenty of time to update, but for some reason I waited this late. Anyways, the every meal packing competition was really, really fun. I'm still sad, and I'm still a little bit of a sore loser. Just a teensy bit on the fact that we could have won first place. We could have, but it's okay. It's alright. I still had a medal. My medal is just over there. Still medaled. It's all good. It's fine. And since we were in the Mall of America, like we were literally like right in front of Barnes & Noble, so I just went to Barnes & Noble. And I did bring a book to return because I really was not enjoying it as much. So I did bring a book so I can return it. They couldn't put it back into the card, so I got it as a gift card. And I did purchase Intermezzo by Sally Marini. It literally took the entire gift card and then an extra $1 for me to purchase the book, so that's actually great. That's even better than buying it used. So I am indeed looking forward actually to reading my very first Sally Rooney. Granted though, I do have her other books on hold for my library as like ebooks. So there are other opportunities for me to read Sally Rooney. In fact, I actually, a couple of them, like conversations with friends and normal people, have already been ready through my holds. I just been putting like deliver later because I wasn't quite in the headspace to do it. Like, it's been doing it since like October, and I was like, no, October, not the time to be reading contemporary lit fic. But November, maybe. Actually, not quite November. Maybe December. Maybe. That's still a little bit delulu of me to say December, but we shall see. At least January. I think January would be pretty solid to start off the year with contemporary lit fic. Or at least to start reading it anyways. So we'll see about that. But I am indeed looking forward though to reading Intermezzo whenever I get to it. And then I did go to my library because I looked at my library account online to see that, oh, there's a hold of mine that's already ready. That was on its way, and then now it's in the location. So I just head over to my local library, and I did pick up You Dream of Empires by Alvaro Enrique. Yeah, you know, the book that I said, you know what? Let's return back to the library. I don't think I'm ready for historical lit fic. Well, guess what? I guess I'm ready for historical lit fic because the hold came in so quickly. I don't know how. Like, I literally placed a hold for a physical copy again after I returned it. Maybe like a week or so afterwards. Maybe just a few days. And then all of a sudden, I have it again. I really thought it was going to take months for me to get back to this book. But whatever. I guess I am going to retry reading this book again. And it hasn't even been that long, so I guess I can go back to where I last left off. I was able to get a hold of the audiobook again because of also for my main library system also having just an extra lobby audiobook or two out, so I could just borrow the audiobook right away. So I guess y'all will actually get to hear final thoughts from me about You Dream of Empires. So I still am very excited and I still wanted to read this, and also I really want to read a translated work this year because I've yet to actually read one. I've only DNF'd like a couple of them, and I want to actually just read one and finish one for once. So we shall see. I'm trying. And then I was looking around at the shelves that was just having display, and then I saw Bloom by Dyla S. Dawson, and I'm just like, you know what? Why not? I feel as though this book will really work for me. Again, it's also short as well. So I think this could really work for me. I've seen so many people, Bookish Mutuals, Bookish, just other readers who read it that I do trust their opinions on, and they really enjoyed Bloom. And I'm like, you know what? Let me give this a shot. So I decided, why not? If I end up don't liking it, again, I can just return it. All the books that I borrow from my library physically, I can easily just return if I can't read them. I'm no longer interested or whatever. So like, if this just ends up being like I'm not in the mood for it, or I'm just don't care for it, I can just return it to the library. It is what it is. So yes, another library haul. For some reason, I got 2 more physical books, even though I already have a pretty substantial stack of library books right now. So don't know if that was the smartest idea to do, but you know, we're here. It's fine. It's fine. Also, I do want to keep it. I do want to actually make note of the fact of 12th Night. If any of y'all are participating in Suki's Readathon, that's hosted by Jesse from just on YouTube, there is a heart on the cover. Hold up, focus. Thank you. So yeah, there is a heart on the cover. So if you read this book, there is a heart on the cover. Definitely do recommend checking that book out. And I don't know, I guess I wasn't quite much in a reading mood today, so I only started books, but I'm not really far enough to really give much an actual opinion on. So I did start reading The Bruising of Kilwa by Nassim Jamnia. And I also did start reading Shin Linde. I don't know this. I know I just started to listen to this audiobook, but I only listened to heard the title like one time, and I'm just like, okay, that's not quite helpful as far as pronunciation. And I don't want to go straight to like the beginning of the audiobook, so that, I mean, maybe I would, because I'm not totally sure I'm actually how to pronounce this book, the prequel to A Lat's Away by Darcy Little Badger, but I did start the audiobook. Not very far into either one of these books, honestly. Like, I'm like 7% into the prequel to A Lat's Away, and I'm only on page like 25 in The Bruising of Kilwa. So like, I don't have actual thoughts on like either of these books, just for the fact that I just started them. I don't know, I'm not really much in like in a mood to actually like really read. It's not really much of a reading mood right now, unfortunately, even though I thought I would. And I haven't done any editing either. Like yesterday I had opportunities to edit. Today I even had opportunities to edit, and I haven't started editing that other video, so I don't know. I hope tomorrow I will have some sort of motivation to actually edit, or at least finish reading something. I don't know. I want to be a little bit more productive, but I don't know. Today is just, I guess, not quite my day. So tomorrow, though, I am going to go to an independent bookstore because the founder of the bookstore is stepping down, and there is a new owner. So I'm pretty much going to like this open house. It's kind of like getting to meet the new owner and stuff. Kind of like a new chapter into the bookstore. And yeah, I'm just kind of like counting out my pennies so that I can have the right amount of bus fare, since I'm going to take the bus there. So yeah, and yes, I do have like this small cauldron full of pennies because I don't know, I just get change and I'm just like, okay, I have to get these pennies, so let's do something with them. But regardless though, I do look forward to going to that independent bookstore again, because I haven't been there since like my birthday, around there in like April. So I do look forward to going back there, and I do see myself, you know, browsing the shelf, perusing, maybe buying a book, maybe even just getting some stickers. I don't know, maybe I can get merch. I haven't gotten any merch besides like stickers, so I don't know. Maybe I will just buy a book, maybe a sticker or two. Looking forward to that, and then I hope to actually start editing that Reading with Challenge vlog so it can actually be up on Friday. If not, it is what it is. It'll come up on Tuesday. Y'all see it before this video anyways. And then also this Thursday night football. Who's playing? I don't even know who's playing. I don't know. Thursday night football is going to be playing, so I'm going to be watching that too. So yeah, we'll definitely talk like tomorrow for sure.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild.
All right, salutations, y'all. It is about 8:30 on Thursday. And yeah, going to Black Garden Books for the open house, in a way, was actually really nice. I haven't been to that bookstore again since which video diary was that? I think the 4th one? Yeah, for my birthday. That's the last time I went to the bookstore. And it was really nice to actually go back there. And it was so interesting, too, to see not just the new books that was in stock, but also seeing that, well, new leadership with the founder moving on with doing some other things and having a new owner, but also seeing the store dogs. Because last time I recall, since I haven't been there since early April, those store dogs were not there. So it was very interesting to see 2 dogs. So one of them, the very small one, is named Frappuccino. That's the one I petted. The other one, Nova, she didn't want to be around me that much. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. At least the small dog looking real cute with the little tutu dress thing. Very adorable. So yes, now I really look forward though to going back to Black Garden Books again, not just for the books, but like now for like the dogs, because yes, I will come if you have a star pet. I want to pet the pets. So yeah, and I did buy 2 books. I bought A Little Devil in America in praise of Black Performance by Hanifa Durakib. Again, since I did read There's Always This Year on Basketball and Ascension, and I'm still currently reading They Can Kill Us Until They Kill Us. But I am actually very much looking forward to this one, because this is more regarding like just the history of Black performers and Black just music and theater and all that stuff. So I'm very much curious about this one, especially I heard really good things about this one, so looking forward to that. And then I also purchased If an Egyptian Cannot Speak English by Noor Naga. I've heard pretty good things about this one. And I'm actually kind of surprised I even got this one. I mean, granted though, it was on sale. It was like on discount. But I don't know. I'm just having this weird, I guess, kick, in a way, of like wanting to pick up nonfiction and even literary fiction now. So yeah, I mean, I've heard really good things about this one. And it's not very long either, and it's it's structured differently, and like in a very unique way. And so I really just want to check it out, because why not? I heard really good things about it, and I want to at least give this a shot. So yeah, like I'm not even really sure what's it quite even about, to be honest. So yeah, I have no idea what it's about. The back just gives me all these blurbs and endorsements, so there actually is no synopsis on the back here, so I can't even give y'all a synopsis, but it's fine though. I just look forward to reading this one and Little Devil in America, and I did actually manage to get some stickers. So I got this heart one with some winter stuff going on, and I got this like cat-like, can y'all, come on now, focus on me. There you go. So it has like this cat that's in the shape of like the High Priestess tarot card, which looks really cool. And this other sticker here is in the shape of a heart with all these wintry things, and I really, really like it. And that's the thing about going to Black Garden Books, is that I always, for some reason, I just really like purchasing stickers from them, because it's always been designed and made by local artists. So I'm always here to get like a couple stickers, and then like a book or 2, mostly more than 1, because for some reason I can never just pick 1. I just like having 2 sometimes. But yeah, this is my book haul with some stickers. So that's my bookstore haul, and that's kind of all I really did, honestly. Is just really was just looking forward to going back to Black Garden Books, and it's just also really to like hear the founder speak. Like I don't know if I ever met the founder at all. I don't really think so. And it's just also really cool to see who the new owner is, and hearing that and hearing the story and the vision. Because like I've always heard about Black Garden Books since like its inception, in like 2020. Especially when it eventually got the brick and mortar store. Like when it got the brick and mortar store, I remember that, I know for sure that year, but like I can't remember how recently it was opened. But within that year, I went to the bookstore. And it was just really cool. Like I could definitely tell by the vibe and the atmosphere that this is a bookstore I really would like to go to more often. The only problem for me though is the fact that it's a different city for me, and it's not like I travel much except for like in transportation. So in transportation, it's just that I don't do much traveling unless it's like through local transit or something, and unless other ways. Like the mode of transportation for me is not the most convenient for whatever I feel like it, kind of a thing. But I don't know, it's pretty solid though. I really liked the bookstore then, and I still really like the bookstore now, especially now we have store pets. I'm like, yes, please. I'm totally here for it. And yeah, it was just really, really cool to look around the shelves, browse through, and get a couple books and some stickers. So yeah, if any of y'all end up coming to like Minnesota and stuff, definitely recommend going to Black Garden Books, which is in St. Paul. So definitely check them out. And now for the rest of today, I don't know if I'm actually going to be doing reading because I have not done any reading or editing of any kind. What I'm doing right now is actually just watching Thursday Night Football with Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cleveland Browns. And for any non-American folks, I'm talking about American football. I'm talking about NFL, which is American football, just to let the peeps know. Yeah, so right now the game is not looking great for, in my perspective, because in the sense of the fact that I'm rooting for the Steelers than the Browns, but the Steelers, they're struggling out here. So we shall see how the second half goes, because the second half is where you win the game. So it's not over until it's 0-0-0-0. Anyways, I'm just gonna go back to doing that because right now it's halftime, so I want to get back to the game. Most likely by the time I get back, halftime will pretty close to being over. But yeah, I just want to give you all this quick update before I go back to doing that. And we will definitely talk tomorrow. I think tomorrow should be more of like a reading, editing kind of day because I don't have any other plans besides that. So I won't have a video up tomorrow unless I edit it fast enough to get it until tomorrow. But we shall see. I have no actual plans. My goal was to even get a video up tomorrow, and it can still happen. Just not in the time frame that I thought it would be, but there's still time. There's still time. So opportunities to read more and to edit as well. So yeah. And then yeah. Anyways though, I will definitely talk to you all tomorrow. Alright, salutations y'all. Today is Friday, and I did start editing my reading challenge vlog, but it was so late at night, and I really was thinking, you know what, let's just stay up late to edit this vlog, so I can have it up by like around now as I'm recording, because it's literally like 3:15 p.m. Yeah, then not happened, so that vlog is not coming out today. If it is coming out today, it'll most likely be late at night. It's what it is. But definitely though, by the time y'all are seeing this video diary, that reading challenge vlog will already be out, so I will link the challenge vlog down below, or maybe I'll put it in the cards at the end of the video, whichever one. Anyways, besides trying to stay up late and failing at staying up late to edit a reading challenge vlog, I just went on some errands with my mom so that she can do some things for her job and things. And then I saw a nice pretty package by Archer Olive that I did order something from, and I did already unbox the box itself. So I just want to show y'all that I did get a notebook, and only just a notebook because I really want to try this size of a notebook. And if you are familiar with this size of a notebook, it is indeed a traveler size notebook. So I just wanted to have it like this way so y'all can actually see what the notebook looked like. Now I already remember what notebook I chose, but I really want to see what it looks like though in person, because I did not open this part up to see what it really will look up in person. I just opened up the actual box that it came in, and I'm definitely gonna hold on to this case of a box as well. That's just what I do with all my notebooks. I hold it until I feel like I have something to use it for. And this is it. This is the notebook. It's the traveler size, and this is the, which one is it? Wrong one. This is the Acorns, made of vegan leather. So let's get a little bit closer up. Look at it. Vegan leather. It is traveler sized. 160 GSM paper. And it still has the little thing above it for a pen. And it has the draw, the elastic band. And this is what it looks like on the inside. I like the end page work here. And of course it has the little pocket thing right there. And then this is what it looks like on the spine. I really do like the spine. So as far as what I'm going to use this notebook for, at first I really just, first of all, I just really want to find any excuse to get like a traveler size notebook, because I've never used a traveler size notebook. I've used, of course, an A5 size. I've used B5 for my reading journal. And I had used a square notebook before as like a reading journal. Only one time, and that was like last year. But I've always wanted to try like a traveler size notebook. just like get a feel of it, and also to get like the dimensions and stuff. So yeah, and honestly, I do want to use it for like kind of like a commonplace notebook, so that I can actually take around with me. Now, granted, it is the same height as like a A5, but it's not as wide, so it won't quite fit in my pocket unless I have a deep enough pocket. But like I could put it like in a backpack and it'd be just fine. And I just kind of want to bring it with me, just like have a notebook just to like bring with me that doesn't take up so much space. It also doesn't have as many pages like an A5. It has 144 pages. But I just really wanted to try like a traveler size notebook just to see. And I really like the design of the acorn. It's very much giving fall, and that's what I want. Because now outside it is really starting to get to that winter temperatures. Like it's still like the warm side of Minnesota winter, but that means now we're in the very cold side of Minnesota autumn, which truly does sadden me. But we're here. It's fine. So pretty much the next time we have another video diary, it's gonna be the winter diary all over again. But yeah, I am indeed very, very excited to use this notebook and just bring it out and about with me. And just, I don't know, I just want to like go back to like writing random ass notes into a notebook. And like granted, sure, I could have just gone like a really cheap notebook just to use that for, but I really love using Archer and Olive's notebooks. They have such great quality, and the paper is such great quality as well. And also I just really like the designs of their notebooks. So I was like, you know what, let's get a really pretty notebook to just bring around with me. And that way I'll use it more often because it's a pretty notebook. I gotta use a pretty notebook. At least that's how my brain works. So yeah, very much excited to use this notebook in the very, very near future. And I'm definitely, again, I'm saving this box for whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna put here. Maybe I could put for like some random ass stickers in here or something. Even though I'm already using another box. I think I'm using a B5 sized box actually for some stickers and stuff, but I don't know. Which, by the way, I do need to get more stickers and washi tape. I'm running really low on washi tape, so I need to stock that up. Anyways, that's pretty much it though. This is pretty much gonna be the end of this video diary. I was thinking of bringing it until Saturday, but I really don't feel like it. I kind of want to not have to deal with like filming another vlog until maybe I'll film another one in the end of November, or maybe I'll just wait till December. I have no idea yet, but I do just want like a break from like filming vlogs back to back. So right now we're just ending it on Friday. Now as far as the rest of my day today though, I will try to do as much editing as I can, and then I'm also going to be waiting, I'm indeed anticipating for the final part of Arcane Season 2, which will come out 2 a.m. Central Time on Saturday. So I'm going to be watching that with my sibling, and we're going to watch the final 3 episodes. So yeah, looking forward to doing that tomorrow, and then hopefully to do some reading and all that stuff. So looking forward to that. Anyways, let's pretty much like quickly wrap up all the things I did in this video diary. I read a book and I loved it, so that's great. At least I can take this book off my physical TBR, and it's definitely a book I plan on keeping. And I did start 2 books as like hybrid read via audio and stuff, so at least there's that. I can at least focus on those books next, most likely. You know, I did also buy a few books. For the most part, they're pretty much just literary fiction and nonfiction, which is not usually the genres that I always tend to pick up, but when I do though, I always try to find the ones that I think were gonna really work with me, since I'm very picky with literary fiction. So very much looking forward to reading all 3 of these books. And as far as my library haul, look y'all, these are all the books, all the physical books I'm borrowing from my library. This is a lot. I don't usually really read physical library books fast, so I will not be surprised if I end up having to return most of them to my library unread, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to at least try, because so far I do have You Dreamed of Empires I have the audiobook for. This one I have as an e-arc, so if I just return House of Frank to the library, it's fine. I already have the e-arc, and then I am reading The Bruising of Killua for with the audiobook as well. But I am looking forward though to reading like Bloom, Chlorine, Asunder, My Kind of Trouble, getting back into You Dream of Empires. I just want to read like all these books basically. I just want to read all of them. Hence, that's why I'm borrowing all of these books physically at the same time, I guess. And now I fear that if I look to my online library account, there might be another physical book on the way, but I hope it's not, please, for my own sanity. But anyways, I'm indeed very satisfied though with this stack of library books that I am currently borrowing. So we shall see though. You'll have to wait until my November wrap up to see which of those books I end up finishing or reading, if any at all. We shall see. And I did film, edit, and upload a video, so that's the 2025 self-destruct video, which I'm pretty sure most of you have already seen, but if you have not, I will link it down in the video description down below if you have not checked it out. And again, reading challenge vlog, it will be linked in the video description if you're not checked it out yet. And then I was watching some American football, Monday night and Thursday night. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, please like it. If you're new here and you want to see more content from me, I do recommend subscribing. It does help. And comment down below any of y'all's thoughts on anything, I guess. Like, how is y'all's week so far? How has life been treating you? What books are you reading? Are you doing much reading? Maybe you're watching something. Maybe you're gaming. Or maybe you're trying to get back into writing. Or are you thinking of like 2025? It doesn't matter if you're a content creator or not. It doesn't matter if you're if you read a lot of books in a year or not. Like, are you thinking about 2025 as far as any plans? Are you trying not to make plans? Like, I don't know. Let me know what y'all are thinking about 2025. I'm just personally curious. And if you made this far into the video and you're not really sure what to say, but you want to leave me an emoji to let me know you're here, leave me an acorn emoji in honor of, well, is there an acorn emoji? I don't know if there's like a nut emoji. If there's not a nut emoji, then leave me a squirrel emoji, actually. Yeah, leave me a squirrel emoji in honor of this very pretty traveler-sized notebook. And also for the fact that this is the final Minnesota autumn diary of the year, basically. Since the next video diary will be winter ones until next year before we get around to the seasons again. But anyways, thank you all again for coming on to this video, and I hope to see you on my next one. Bye.